Right, let's now shift our attention to the other big story that we are tracking on WION. And this is, of course, with Donald Trump's administration that is trying to contain the signal gate damage. Now, the American president's focus is, of course, not shifted away from the tariff war that he has initiated. On Wednesday, Donald Trump announced that the 25% tariffs on cars from overseas will come into effect on the 2nd of April.
And what we're going to be doing is a 25% tariff on all cars that are not made in the United States. If they're made in the United States, there's absolutely no tariff. We start off with a 2.5% base, which is what we were at, and we go to 25%.
Now, the American president said that instead of the retaliatory tit-for-tat levies that he was repeatedly mentioning, Washington's tariff imposition is much lower than what countries have been charging the Americans for decades. Now, Trump's billionaire loyalist and also Tesla owner Elon Musk has also reacted to the tariff implementation on social media platform X. Musk has responded to a report saying that Tesla is not unscathed here. He later added that the tariffs will affect the price of parts in Tesla cars that come from other countries. Now, leaders from European nations have reacted very strongly to Donald Trump's tariffs on the auto sector. Now, Germany's economy minister and the country's autos association has also criticized the 25% tariffs. The lawmakers have called for urgent negotiations to ward off an escalating trade war. For Germany, the United States is its top auto export destination. According to the U.S. Commerce Department, in 2024, Germany exported 450,000 vehicles, valued at a whopping $24.8 billion. Now, Germany is also the 5th biggest car exporter overall to the United States in terms of both volumes and valuation. European leaders met in Paris for the Ukrainian Security Summit. The meeting concluded just a short while back, hours after Trump's tariff move. And it remains to be seen if the European Union leadership added America's tariff war to their agenda on the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. All right, now to give us more details in terms of what the European response to this is expected to be, we're joined by our correspondent Ross Cullen, who's joining us live from Paris. Ross, this is a big deal for Europeans who, of course, have a huge amount of trade with the Americans. Donald Trump has made it quite clear, 25% tariffs on automobiles and auto parts from Europe. How is Europe going to respond to this?
Yeah, Europe has been battered by these tariff decisions since the start of the year from the United States president, since the Trump administration came into power. And we have had a reaction already to these import duties on the automotive industry from Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission. She said that, quote, "I deeply regret the US decision to impose tariffs on European automotive exports. We will now assess this announcement together with the other measures the US is envisaging in the next few days." Here in France, there are already worries in the alcohol sector over tariffs that the Trump administration wants to impose on cognac, wants to impose on champagne and other wine products from across Europe. And certainly we already know there are now these automotive tariffs coming in. The steel industry has been hit as well. So there's a wide range of different European industries scrambling to try to get a response in place to make sure that they are able to withstand any of these tariffs which are to be imposed by the United States.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Ross Cullen, for joining us with those details there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.